What a wicked world. What a wicked world. You're about to hear some troubling update. In fact, you'll be hearing from Mobad himself. This world is full of wickedness. But many people will end up saying Mobad was under the influence of a spell, juju, booty, or he just did not have that strength to break away from his oppressor. I think it is called Stockholm Syndrome, where you keep on being with, embracing your oppressor, not willing to run away, fight back, or just get rid of that oppressor. Stockholm Syndrome. Is that what Mobad was suffering from? This is serious. This is deep. Wunmi, Cynthia. You're about to hear it. Cynthia, Wunmi, she was with. You see, when Mobad was being attacked, he knew where the attack was coming from, but he did not know who and who are connected to it. The worst that could ever happen to you in life is to have your friends, one, around or in support of those that are attacking you. Then the worst of the worst is to not have family members that often you will run to as a safe place, to now be in support of your enemies. Now, the worst of the worst of the worst is to not have your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your children, I mean someone that you are living with, someone that you share your personal space with, to now be around your enemy. That's the worst of the worst. What Mobad saw should have made him escape, like cut off totally from Wunmi. What we are going to do now is this. For the benefit of our international audience and those that do not understand the language that Mobad spoke, and most of the analysis they are done in that language. What we are going to do is this. Every bit, once our guest is done speaking for some couple of minutes, translation and analysis will be done, and that's what we'll be doing. We'll be doing it bit by bit so everyone can be carried along. What is done on this platform is to analyze and translate after our guest is done talking. But we'll be doing it bit by bit because I read comments and I appreciate everyone. To encourage us to do what? Kindly tap on that thanks button. Yes, the thanks button. You'll find super thanks and all of that there. Tap on it. And to those that have done so, I say may God replenish your pockets. Let's get right into this one.
Kí obìnrin wà nulẹ̀ tó lóun marry wá dé filele wá no lọ sí ó lọ hotel. Why can't you go to your mother's house in Korodu? Why can't you go to your Mobad's house? Why hotel? You think you can rubbish that boy? You can deny him of every good things of life, and you want to go scot-free? It is impossible. It is impossible. I'm telling you for free. Oh, le muje. Mobad ti sọ fún ẹ. Ó ní tó bá ti mú gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀, ó lè muje. Wunmi sọ pé Mobad kò like hospital. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tó bá ní fídíò yẹn kó send ẹ sí mi. Ibi tí mo wá ti pariwo pé ẹ má gbé mi lọ hospital, ẹ má gbé mi lọ hospital. Mo fẹ́ tún járo Wunmi me. Ẹ kó send fídíò yẹn sí mi. Àbí kò yẹn. Ṣé gbogbo yín rí fídíò yẹn? Tí Mobad ti sọ pé ẹ má gbé mi lọ hospital, ẹ má gbé Wunmi lè sọ pé Mobad does not like going to hospital because of Naira Marley gang. How is that possible? Wunmi ò mọ̀rọ̀ pa. Àwọn tó ń lecture kéré, wọn kò ẹ bó ṣe ń parọ́. You said Mobad does not ẹ jẹ́ kí n pé bí ebi orí fídíò yẹn. Ó dà mo wà lọ́dọ̀ Tọ́lá ni kíni mi ò open ni mo mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Màá play fún yín sìn yo. Ẹ má gbọ́.
I'm fucked up as many people. I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't just. She's there, she's here.
Kí ló tó pọ̀ kọ Cynthia bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́. Ó pé ẹ máa gbọ́.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust. She's there, she's here. Cynthia, you man there. Hospital, I will go to hospital. Yeah, I'm going to the hospital. Let her drop me. You don't know anything. I swear you don't know.
Ẹ gbọ́ kan ló sọ́lẹ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ kẹ́ má sọ pé mò ń parọ́. Ó ní Cynthia náà wà ńbẹ̀. Ó ní I don't want to die. Ẹ máa gbé mi lọ, ẹ máa gbé mi lọ. Ìgbà tó wá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tán, ó ní Cynthia náà wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́. Èmi ìfẹ́ yẹ kó sọ pé mò ń exaggerate. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún lọ gbọ́. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ bá mi tẹ́tí sílẹ̀.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital.
Now, let's be honest with ourselves. Ejo Shetani Kama mother. At this point, I'm upset with Mobad. Killing Mobad is so life, to saw the kite. Why Mobad live all his life in fear? Ewo ba se drive nbe yen logu. Ewo ba se won ile. E ma salo. Why? I can't fathom this. What is happening? Kí ló tí Mobad live gbogbo life ẹ̀ báyìí tí Wunmi dẹ̀ dákẹ́ tí Mobad no sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló fi threaten kí ni Wunmi fi threaten boy àwọn wo ló ń lé ọmọ yìí no ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà ṣé tó ní ọmọ ló ń lé ní so ṣé gbogbo bí ọmọ yìí ṣe live life ẹ̀ ní tó fi kú gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa pa ọmọ yìí ẹ mà ní ìwúre o àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ yìí ni ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́.
I don't trust.
Okay, get into it.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anybody. Jesus Christ. Everybody come and back justice. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin anti-justice. Ọlọ́run ò ní fire fún yín. Gbogbo wàhálà àti ìdààmú tí Mobad go through. Gbogbo yín máa go through ẹ̀. Ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ ni, I'm fucked up. I don't trust many people. Ẹ máa sálọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust. Cynthia, you man there. Hospital, I will go hospital. Yeah, I'm going to the hospital. Let her drop me.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́, ẹ máa gbé mi lọ hospital. And this is a boy tí Wunmi sọ pé kò like hospital. Wunmi, why are you like this? Wunmi, you made this boy go through hell. Ṣé wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ yàn ló nífẹ̀ẹ́ ni? Yeah, he mentioned it. Ẹ máa gbọ́, ó dá ọkọ Wunmi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́, sorry, mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ lé. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Cynthia, you man there.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́, she's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ṣẹ́gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́. Only she's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ ṣé Wunmi lọ bá àwọn moderator ẹ. Kó analyze video yìí fún wa. She's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play fún yín bóyá mi nìkan mò ń gbọ́. Only she's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Wunmi àtàwọn wo ló ń lé Mobad. Wunmi àtàwọn wo ló wà tó sọ pé kó máa sá lọ. Wunmi ó dẹ̀ finally carry mission else. Ṣẹ́gbọ́. Only she's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play fún yín. Ìwọ tó ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá gbọ́ ẹ lọ lo earpiece. Máa play fún yín sìn. Máa gbọ́.
I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust. I'm going to the hospital.
She's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀. What are Nigerian police waiting for? Ọ̀rọ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún pè. Mi ìgbọ́ lè rí. Àwọn ẹ̀ náà ju fídíò yìí sí mi, bọ́ mi ìgbọ́. Èèyàn yẹn jù sí mi wá kọ́ síbẹ̀ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹni tó sọ pé kò kí n lọ hospital Sister Bukky. So hospital yẹn gan mo fẹ́ wá play fún yín. Only Cynthia ni she's there too. Ó wà ńbẹ̀. See, Wunmi, kí ló ń bá wọn tó fẹ́ pa Mohbad ṣe? Kí ló ń bá wọn tó ń lé Mohbad ṣe? Abájọ Mohbad sọ pé I don't trust anybody. My life is fucked up. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the hospital.
Oh! Ó ti ṣàlàyé síbí. Wọ́n ní fídíò yìí, wọ́n nígbà tí Naira Marley àtàwọn gàngẹ̀ tó lọ attack Mohbad ni. Wọ́n ní meanwhile ìgbà tí Mohbad débẹ̀ kan tó attack ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Mohbad bá Wunmi ńbẹ̀. Ipe he was shocked when he met Wunmi there. Èèyàn kan ti kọ síbí. Only the video was when he was attacked by Naira Marley gang. But Mohbad caught Wunmi at the place. He was shocked.
Exactly what I said at the beginning. That the worst that can ever happen, I mean the bad, worst that can ever happen to you, is to have your enemy or friends of your enemy right in your bosom. I mean, both of you are living together. And it is that person that goes out there to reveal your secret. It's that person that is being used to oppress you. That person is against you. That's the worst that you can ever have. To have family members, to have loved ones, to have that girlfriend, that wife, that husband, that partner going out there revealing your secrets to your enemies. Now, Mobad said, and you heard his voice, what he's saying is this. He said, this world, I don't trust anybody anymore. Do you know that I met Wunmi there? Cynthia is there. Cynthia is there. That's what Mobad calls her. Cynthia is there. I met Cynthia there. Where? Met Cynthia where he never thought or expected her to be. He thought that Cynthia, that is Wunmi, is into him. He thought that Cynthia will embrace him. He thought that Cynthia will love him. He thought that Cynthia will support him. He thought that Cynthia will be for him. But when he got to where he was beaten, where he got to where he believes his enemies are, he met Cynthia there. He could not believe his eyes. Like, wait, what is this? Like, seriously? She did not stand by Mobad. No, not at all. She didn't stand by Mobad. Now, let us break it down a little bit. Mobad was signed to the Malian record, owned by Naira Marley, a singer himself. And they had a 2-year contract. Mobad felt that his record label was not meeting up to the terms and conditions. His record label also believed that Mobad was not meeting up to terms and conditions because majority of these things are not well established. And this is how it is always this way. Record label, football club, they want to rip you. They want to rip you. And because people are frustrated, you want to be part of a football club or you want to be part of a record label. At that time, you are broke, you are hungry. You are ready to sign just anything. And even after signing a contract that is reasonable, you still expect and you hope that your record label will do right by you. So they started having issues. Now, in between that, since we do not have proof and evidence of money spent on Mobad or Mobad's career to get him to where he got to, money spent on whatever miscellaneous expenses, since we don't have evidence of that. And also, Naira Marley, I could remember in a video where Mobad's father, Mobad, and Mobad's mother were in that room, both of them in that room, he was saying that Mobad was not performing, meaning Mobad is not going out there to bring in the money. At times, Mobad will forget lyrics. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with Mobad? I remember that. So they both had issues. They both had issues, record label issues. They both had it. Davido, that many of you celebrated, if not because his father is rich, he also had problems with his record label. Wizkid, that many people celebrate, he also had issues with his record label because they helped him get to the UK back and forth. So they needed to revisit the contract and they insisted on this, but they were able to kind of like settle on it somehow. So Mobad had issues. Mobad had issues with his record label, but he expected that Wunmi will be by his side. Now, why is Wunmi showing allegiance to the Malian record, to let's say Naira Marley? Is because of money or because of access to hard substance? Or is it because he just didn't like Mobad or felt that Mobad was overbearing? Or is it just this, relationship thing? What exactly is this thing? The thing is this: Wunmi was and is a sellout. Let us continue.
That I trust. And then the video was when he was attacked by Naira Marley gang, but Mobad caught Wunmi at the place. She Wunmi not some Mobad not see the sit down yen. Kilo Wunmi knows a lot. Abajo, I don't trust anybody. My life is fucked up. Oh, then tell me, Wunmi is there. She's there. Ah! Hey! Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wò mí lẹ́ni. Ẹni gbégbélégún. Tó bá kù ìṣẹ́jú kan. Káwọn ọmọ wa rìn pàdé alátakò obìnrin, abálátakò ọkùnrin, àbí ìfẹ́ tó máa ní, tó máa mú ẹ̀mí wọn lọ. Ọlọ́run á yà wọ́n. Ọlọ́run á yà wọ́n. Ẹ bá wa pé Wunmi. Ẹ bá wa pé Wunmi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin ìjọba. By now ó jẹ́ kẹ́tí mú Wunmi. Bàbá yìí gbogbo nǹkan ló ti sọ́tọ̀ kí la tún wá. Àbí babaláwo tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gọ́ ó ti jẹ́ kó bá wa yà wọ́n ẹ sọ pé kéèyàn ọkàn yín babaláwo ó jẹ́ kẹ́ ti yà wọ́n ẹ ti rí kú níwájú Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ kí lè jẹ́ kó fẹ́ ókè ẹ sọ pé Mohbad lọ́ọ̀fẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ ti rí kú níwájú Mohbad. Ẹ gbà mí ẹ̀yin abiyamọ èmi ò gbọ́ fídíò eléyìí èmi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ni ẹ dẹ̀ wo nǹkan tẹ́ni sọ. Ó sọ pé it was when Naira Marley's gang attacked Mohbad. When Mohbad got there, he caught Wunmi at the place. He was shocked. That was why Mobad was shouting, I don't trust anybody. My life is fucked up. And they catch you play. Me, Emi o ba video yiri. I'm fucked up as many people. I don't trust anyone. You are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust Cynthia, new man. I think I'm on only she's there too. Cynthia ni o wa nbe. Jesus Christ. olórí burúkú wá bọ́ta olórí burúkú wá bọ́ta ó wá sọ èjìká Mohbad di anga ó wá nínà mi bọ́bọ́ má jẹ́ rọra kú ni o okay mọ́mí ní kí n replay ẹ jẹ́ ká tún replay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. They are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust. Cynthia, and you man there. I will just sit out. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Ẹjọ́ ṣé Mohbad jẹ̀bi ló ṣe fẹ́ ọmọ yìí ni I will post it on my wall don't worry ma post it sí wall mi ẹ gbà mí ṣé Mohbad ó jẹ̀bi bó ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ yìí tó fẹ́ ni because ibi tẹ́tí máa mọ̀ pé òótọ́ ni nǹkan tẹ́ni ikọ́ lóòótọ́ tó sọ pé ìgbà tí Mohbad débẹ̀ ó bá Wunmi bí ó wà shocked ibi tẹ́tí máa mọ̀ ibi tó kọ́ ẹ ti ń du ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ohun àwọn boys yẹn kọ́ ló jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ mẹ́ ohun Mohbad ló jẹ́ ohun Wunmi ló jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ mẹ́ ẹ gbà mí wọ́n tún ti dọ́kọ́ mi Wunmi keep mute just because ó wà níbi tó ti ń nà Mohbad ṣe é gbogbo àwọn bọ̀bọ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ohun Wunmi ló jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ ó ní Cynthia ni òun náà wà ń bẹ̀. What are we talking about? Mọ̀mọ́ Kébì hello Kébì. Kí n play. Ẹ ṣe Kébì. Ṣẹ́gbọ́ Cynthia ni o ó wà ń bẹ̀. Kébì ẹ kú làákàyè ayé ká tún play. Ó ní Cynthia ni o èmi ò gbọ́ dáadáa ni ó ní Cynthia ni o ó wà ń bẹ̀. Jesus Christ. Bí abi tó ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ pa bọ̀bọ́ yìí ni tó escape tó tún wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ pa nulé ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ Kébì ẹ ṣe.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. They are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust. Cynthia, and you man there. I sit down on your.
You got to say the end. She's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Hey! Mo dẹ̀ ń gbọ́. Wunmi? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́.
I'm fucked up by many people. I don't trust anyone. They are going to the hospital. Yes, I don't trust. Cynthia, and you man there. I sit down on your.
This is sad. She's there too. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Jesus Christ. Mi ìgbà fídíò yìí rí. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. So bí ajá ti fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ pa bọ̀bọ́ yìí ni. Bí lẹ́yìn eléyìí ló ṣe fídíò pé tó bá pa mí ó lè pa gbogbo ẹbí mi. Àwọn olórí burúkú kan, àwọn tí ayé wọn máa bàjẹ́ kan. Wọ́n dẹ̀ yìí ṣe wọ́n yìí ń support ọmọ yìí. Cynthia ni ó wà ńbẹ̀, she's there too. Bàbá yóò stupid. Kò ṣe sọ pé Dúpẹ́ wà ńbẹ̀. Kò ṣe sọ pé Prime Boy ni is there too. Bí ó tiẹ̀ rí gbogbo wọn, ó rí Cynthia. Ẹni dẹ̀ consing. Only when he got there, he was shocked because Cynthia was there. Ṣàmà sọ pé Wunmi ló tọ́ Mohbad wá síbẹ̀ yẹn ni pé kó wá. What really happened there? Wunmi, we need an answer. I've told you this course is not about DNA alone. We need an answer to this, Wunmi. Go to your speakers. Go and tell them what happened this night. Ẹjọ́ ta ló tún wà ńbẹ̀. Àmọ́ bí a Prime Boy wà ńbẹ̀. Àmọ́ bí a Dàgbóṣá wà ńbẹ̀. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ send the kíní sí. Àìbẹ̀lẹ̀ ńbẹ̀. They need to come and tell us what happened here. Abiyamo Toto, by now, you have to back off for me. Or if you are not backing off her, tell her to do the needful. Mobad yo bada ko yo koko. Only she's there too. Cynthia ni, ó wà ńbẹ̀. Wunmi, Ọlọ́run ò ní fire fún ẹ. Gbogbo owó tó dá Mohbad kó tó kú. Ìrora lọ́mọ yẹn fi kú. Ó tún wá kú ikú ìrora tán. Olórí burúkú Dàróṣà. Ó tún wá kọ ohun ẹ̀ sínú pósí. Ní ìrùjá. Mo mọ babaláwo tó lè ṣe ògùn yẹn fún yín. Àmàgbà justice. Ṣé àwọn nǹkan tí mo bá ní ṣe? Ó fẹ́ yẹ kí Wunmi ṣe ẹ̀sín. Kó ṣe ẹ̀sín yẹn. Ṣé àpò lè ṣe ẹ̀sín sí? Ṣé àpò tí ń ṣẹ̀sín sí? Ṣé àpò tí ń ṣẹ̀sín? Because even àwọn tó ń support ẹ̀ gan. Àwọn gan tí ní at this junction. I think you have to go for DNA. She's dead too. Cynthia ni. Ó wà ńbẹ̀. I don't trust anybody. My life is fucked up. Òótọ́, ẹni tó ń sàsálà fẹ́mi ẹ̀. Tí Cynthia bá wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn lóòótọ́. Ó jẹ́ kó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ ní. Ẹni tó fẹ́ kú tó ní kó máa gbóhùn lọ hospital. But ó sí ńbẹ̀.
It is so sad. It is so sad. So a man who claimed that he is a native doctor, meaning he's a priest, he is a juju priest. He said that he used to be friends with Mobad and that he had asked Mobad certain questions about his relationship. And he said, yes, Mobad truly has affection. Let me use that word because love is now used, that Mobad had that affection or somehow is so tied to Wunmi. Now, with all of this that Wunmi had done, I know certain people advised Mobad. They asked him to finish his contract. He had about 3 months to the end of that contract. That is if the record label would not come up with the contract is that you should give maybe 10 albums or 6 albums within the space of 2 years. I don't know what the terms and conditions of the contract is. Now, Darabali said, and I quote, Mobad went to Kenya with Sablari. He said he just wants to go there, that Sablari had invited him to come along. When he got there, he performed and he called me and said, my fans said I should perform, so I performed. Okay. Darabali said, I did not ask him to give me money and he did not give me anything at all. He kept it to himself and I didn't say nothing, meaning I know how to get you. I know how to get you. Now, did Mobad start all of this when he realized that his record label was not keeping up to the terms and conditions? He wasn't having enough money, or he wanted to have money. He felt like, now I'm popular. What exactly is it? Anyway, in all of this, what is the role of Wunmi? Why is Wunmi not in support of Mobad? Or did Wunmi ask Mobad to finish his contract and then continue to press and push himself in the industry? Was there supposed to be a settlement that his record label is supposed to pay, and his record label insisted that they were not going to give him? And he said, well, if I'm not going to get paid, it's better I null and void the contract. Because everything is tied together. The whole bullying of a thing and the eventual demise of Mobad. Everything is tied together. Mobad is surrounded by enemies. There is only one person that we are sure of that is really there. It might not be perfect, but that's Mobad's father. Mobad's mother, yes, to an extent, she tried to an extent, but the important things that should be done, she refused that. I know she did some good around Mobad, but there are important things. She became petty. She allowed Mobad's father get to her. The conflict they had, the marital issues they had, she allowed it get to her at the expense of her son. And you can see that till now, she's stupidly, foolishly in support of Mobad's enemy. That is what I want to point out. People that are supposed to support Mobad by right, such as family members, at least you expect your family members to be there for you when enemies out there are against you. Now, if your family are now with your enemy, Wunmi is the prime suspect, enemy of Mobad. Look at what has happened. Mobad's father said, no, this is not right. But look at Mobad's mother. Look at Mobad's younger brother, Adura. Look at Darosha, Mobad's uncle. Who are they with? They are with Wunmi. They are in support of Wunmi. The same way Wunmi was in support of his record label and those that were bullying him. Wunmi was with them. Mobad said it. He said, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I saw Cynthia there. Cynthia is with them. Like, how can Cynthia be with these people? How can Cynthia be with them? Why is Cynthia with them and not with me? Why? I saw Cynthia with them. I saw Cynthia with them. Now, I'm not saying that Mobad is a perfect person. He's a human being. He makes mistakes. He does things that are not right. But does Mobad deserve what happened to him? Now, Naira Marley has released his old Tani Baba Baby. Why? Because both himself and Wunmi, they've fallen apart. Due to what? Conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. Buck passing. No, she's the one that did it. He's the one that did it. That's the person that did it. No, they started it first. The thing is this. Wunmi finally finished the job. Now, there are videos that people are, peddling here and there. They said, oh, Mobad was struck with some charm at the show. Then he now got home and the duvet is full of blood. No, that's not true. Something happened in that house that Wunmi is not willing to say. And all of this is centered on paternity DNA that the Canadian embassy, the visa application brought to light. Prior to that, Mobad had wanted DNA done. At least the Babalawo, that's the priest, not the Orthodox, I mean the traditional priest, the Juju priest, confirmed it that Mobad told me this. But I advised him to go out publicly and denounce that child. If Mobad had publicly denounced Liam, we would not have reasons to conflict ourselves on DNA. Wunmi will be the one struggling to prove that that child belongs to Mobad.